Peace, family. Happy Sunday. I'm tight right now. My man lost last night. Deontay Wilder suffered his first loss. He did every foul thing in the world that he could to get the victory. Headlocks, trying to push my man back against the ropes, and he wore him down with a bunch of clinching and stuff like that. UK stuff. I seen that happen with Shannon Briggs and Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis almost got knocked out by Shannon Briggs. I believe it was the first round. Started clenching and holding and making it a difficult fight. And, tired my man out with that weight, drained him and then finished him off. Bust his earlobe. People might not talk about that. He bust his earlobe, which knocked off his equilibrium. So from there, it was pretty much a downhill battle, or uphill battle rather, because if you got your earlobe bust out, you don't have any equilibrium to fight anymore anyway. So it was crazy. He went out, pretty much on his shield. His people threw the towel in because he was taking a lot of damage, and they wanted to make sure he was able to recover. And, man, just moving forward, it's crazy, man. Crazy. I didn't think I would see that type of fight. I didn't know what to expect because I knew that it was a 50-50 type of situation. Was good. But, yeah, man, he beat my guy, man. And he used, like I said, every tactic that he could use. It wasn't about just coming in there and winning. It was about coming in there and doing whatever he had to do to win. And, hey, if that's what he had to do, more power to him. Can't wait to see what's going on in the future. I hope my man can recover 100%, because now it's like everybody's going to want smoke because they feel like they could beat him. They feel like they seen him get exposed. They feel like they know how, they got the answer to, beating him. And we'll see. We'll see. It was a great fight. Man, it's crazy. It opens up the heavyweight division like all the way now. Now all of the belts is in the UK. No more American champ. So we got to deal with that. I don't know who's going to come up and save us from the US and get these belts back. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So we got all of that to deal with. And, man, the last great champ we had was Mike Tyson. And, shit, that's it. Outside of Deontay Wilder, that was like the last great champ that we had was Mike Tyson. So I can't wait to see, what happens with the heavyweight division moving forward. And sky's the limit, man. There's a lot of good guys, not many of them from the U.S., that we can name that will be able to revive and bring the division back like Deontay Wilder did. And I think Deontay Wilder is going to come back, man. I think he's going to redeem himself. He said he has about 6 more fights left before he wants to retire. So we got that to deal with. And, yeah, man, he's going to go out there and do what it is that he does, and make some great things happen. I don't think anybody else can beat him in that fashion at the very least. If they can beat him, not in the fashion that Tyson Fury beat him in, because Tyson Fury is a different specimen from these other guys. These other guys don't have a lot of movement like he do. They don't bend at the waist. If you bend at the waist, you could move out the way of a lot of punches just by bending at the waist. If a punch is coming and you passed it, and you can return fire. You know what I'm saying? You can parry somebody's jab. If they go to punch and you parry it, you can come over the top. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that you could do. You could bend at the waist and come up with an uppercut. It's a lot that you could do. So, but these guys don't have those type of tactics. They more so stiff and they want to just find the right punch. They don't have a lot of head movement. They don't have the best footwork. So I don't see anybody else being able to do what was done last night to my man, because they don't have the technical ability. You know what I'm saying? Or the stamina. You got to have great stamina as well. 36 minutes of brawling, throwing your hands, moving your feet, moving your body. 36 minutes, getting punched in the stomach, getting punched in the face. Everybody ain't built for it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got your shield up, some of them punches is coming around, on the side, and some of them is coming straight through. So it just is what it is, man. It's a brutal sport. Shout out to Tyson Fury for pulling off the victory. I got to go back to my comments. I was talking crazy on YouTube, and go back to my comments and reply to the people that I was going back and forth with, because I was telling them after the fight, I come back and holler at you after your man get knocked out. We can come back and continue this conversation, and it didn't happen the way I expected it to. So I got to go back and apologize to them because I was wrong, because my man lost. And yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I can't wait to see what the heavyweight division has in store now with the current landscape. You know, all of the belts is going back to the UK. If Wilder doesn't exercise this rematch clause and get the victory, you know what I'm saying, which right now, that's up in the air because he has to recover at the very least, you know, with that injury that he sustained. I'm sure that he had a concussion, you know what I'm saying? So within 30 days, activating the rematch clause and then training and getting ready to fight again in a few months kind of seems like it's not a realistic thing at this moment. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I can't wait to see where the landscape, you know, where it's going. All of the belts being back in the UK, with Anthony Joshua having 3 of the top belts, and then the most prestigious belt being under the possession of Tyson Fury, you know, with the WBC belt. Shout out to him for being able to get all of the straps. You know what I'm saying? That's major to be able to win every belt there is to win. You know what I'm saying? He did it. And he beat the man to beat the man in more than one occasion. And I'm thinking that he's going to do that again, because I really can't see people getting past Tyson Fury with the performance that he had last night. I don't see Anthony Joshua getting past Tyson Fury and any of these other contenders. I just don't see it happening. They ain't going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Unless they get lucky or he have an off night. But I don't see that happening. I think he's very much focused. He has a great team around him. They executed a really effective game plan, and they pulled it out, man, and got it done. And came over here and got it done in the States. He didn't even do it in his backyard. He did it over here in our backyard. So, hey, man, can't wait to see what happens with the heavyweight division moving forward. With that said, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'll catch y'all on the next video.